This episode, we've got professional boxer Conor Benn with us.
So, Conor, I'm just going to ask you a question just to start it off.
Yeah.
I know you're a professional boxer, but just what is it what is it that you do?
Well, so you're talking about the fighting or the training?
All of it, really.
Well, so the boxing, you got kickboxing, you got UFC, you got MMA, and people often get confused because fighting's just fighting to the general public. But boxing is where you can only use your hands, and there's no such thing as using your legs, your elbows, or submission.
So do you just punch people for a living, like?
That's
why I'm trying to figure out what's going on here.
I'd like to think I do a lot more than just punch people for a living. I train, I spend most of my time training. You got to remember the fight's only for 36 minutes, and the rest is 8 weeks of hard training camp.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I know it's early to get deep, but I've got the most serious question of the whole episode. What goes first? So you're waking up, you've got a match day. Do you put cereal in first or the milk?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Do you know what? Cereal. Nah, cereal, innit? Standard.
You put in the cereal, it's weird.
You don't have milk. Cereal just there.
Right, okay, so I've heard that if a boxer, you skip a lot. So I want to put this to test.
Oh, no.
Can you skip? We're going to see how fast you can skip.
No, that is the least. There's one thing I don't do, and that's skip.
Do you know, I thought all
We're going to
boxers
test
skip.
you, though.
You're going to test me? All right, then let's give it a try. I'm not a skipper.
Okay, so we're going to see how much you can do.
I've got the skinny jeans on as well. Oh, no. I feel like you lot are going to judge me on my skipping.
No!
That's as good as it gets. That's as good as it gets. Hold on. It's going to get better. It's got this skipper, I paint that.
You've got it.
Blame the skipper.
Put it in the bag.
Hold on.
It's okay, we'll cut this part.
Relax. I'm going to get there. Faith.
Come on.
You can do it.
Come on.
Faith the size of a mustard seed.
I'm done.
That's
it.
awesome.
That's it.
Okay. So I've been told that you're a boxer. So, now, how well can you skip? That's the question.
Big it round.
Can you go a bit further that way?
Let's see if we can do triple.
Triples.
Okay.
Put it to the test. I've got a little thank you store for you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, he's getting free.
Expert.
That's it. Where's the boxing gloves? That's it.
We just want to really get to know you more, so we thought we'd play a game that we always play in an episode called Hot or Not.
This is basically where we get everyday items and say, are they hot or are they not? So my first one is emojis, hot or not?
Hot.
Hot?
Yeah, definitely hot.
I feel like with emojis you can speak words without speaking.
So true, so true.
What's your favourite emoji?
I don't know, probably like the thumbs up or something.
Thumbs up, is it? Ah,
Basically.
mine's the laughing face, like, all the time.
Which one? That's like the screw
Yeah, like,
face?
yeah.
Cool.
Right, next. Selfie sticks.
I've never used one in my life.
No, they
Can't be a fight.
Your phone can get ejected.
That's how you get your phone jacked even worse. They'll take the selfie stick as well.
It's true though. No, they'll take the stick.
Okay, the next one is socks in bed.
No, I can't.
That's controversial.
I have to have one thing.
That's summer.
No, that's disgusting.
Winter or summer.
Off my feet.
Oh, yeah, both.
So if it's really cold, then yeah, maybe you slip.
For me, it's disgusting.
You live in London, right?
Yeah, sort of. Outskirts. Yeah.
Don't you feel like your feet are trapped then in bed? Like,
That's what I
like,
do in
ugh.
summer. Yeah, your feet get all
Yeah,
trapped.
it's like, it's not nice.
So yeah, but like, I'd have to go no socks.
Yeah.
Okay, is another crew got any?
I do.
Yeah.
WhatsApp stories.
Timmy!
WhatsApp stories. No one likes WhatsApp stories.
No, so what they've done is even the Instagram stories, like I quite like Instagram stories, but everyone just copied Snapchat. If it's not Snapchat, it's a not.
Not even Instagram.
So to give everyone a bit of context for this, it's basically throughout the whole time filming this, Timmy has been going on and on about WhatsApp stories. He's doing it all the time.
No one likes WhatsApp stories.
Put the phone away.
Let me take one.
Put the phone away.
Hey guys, how we doing? We good?
Okay, anyway, moving on.
Moving on. Anyone else got any?
Got a fire one.
Yeah.
Get ready for this one, boys.
Transform.
Connor.
Drum roll, please. Drum roll, please.
Guess.
Guys.
As audience, guess.
Transformers, harder.
Oh my days.
Please say no.
Oh, no. I ain't gonna lie, I did watch it the other night because it was on Sky Cinema. But if there was something else better on, I probably would have watched it.
So I just have a question for you. So we all know that you're a pro boxer, but how did you get into that career?
Well, it weren't really something I planned, it sort of just happened. My dad being a former world champion, you just sort of follow into his footsteps and, it just happened. Fate really took over.
That's awesome. How long have you been doing it for?
3-4 years now.
So throughout the 3-4 years,
Yeah.
what would you say has been your finest moment?
Probably my debut, because I walked out to a packed arena. It was 16,000 in the arena.
That's mad.
And, it was prime time and you can't prepare yourself for that.
No.
Like, no matter what sort of training you do, no matter how hard you train, you cannot prepare yourself to stand there with all them people watching you. So I stood there and, that was, definitely something that lived with me till the day I die.
That's cool.
So if that was your highest moment, what's been your lowest moment?
Probably my injury. I broke my jaw in January this year in 2 places. And then I had to undergo surgery, so I was out for 6-7 months. And it's just when training plays such a big part of your life, when you're training 3 times a day and you can't do it, and your jaw's out here and you can't feel your lips and your lower teeth, you start just not being in a very good place really.
Yeah. So what's it like to train 3 times a day? Because that's commitment. That's I try to go to the gym maybe twice a week. I can't even keep to that. How do you do 3 times a day?
Well, I'm sure how do you do whatever you do. I can guarantee you I can't do it because I put so much effort and so much, so much passion there for it. And, it's like when you see the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. I run to that gold and, I can see it. I've had a glimpse of the life I can have. Yeah. And, it motivates me every day to get up and do the hard work.
That's awesome. So is there any point in the career you felt, I should give up? At any point where you've been so low and feel I'm not sure if I should do this?
I don't think you have to get down so low to feel like that.
Yeah.
I think that could be a feeling you get on a daily basis. Like me getting up this morning, I had to do my sprints and I thought, I really cannot be bothered.
Yeah.
Really cannot. And then I got to go gym again later and then spar and get my head punched and you're like, I cannot be bothered. So you feel like that every day and, when you do it 6 weeks training and then I've just come straight in off another fight and went straight into another 6 weeks training. That's 12 weeks of getting up 3 times a day and, doing training and the diet as well. Yeah. So I like Five Guys. I don't know if any of you can. Double cheeseburger with the spicy chips.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, when you can't eat that either, I'd say that's probably the hardest part is the diet as well.
Sometimes you just fancy a pizza and you're like...
Sometimes. That's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing, man.